Let's talk to fucking Lenny from Dust Bolt. If you are not fans of Dust Bolt already, I really can't figure out even how you found us, because you probably are. They're just a great fucking band, and they're truly at the top of their game.
We like the same things.
Yeah, right.
We don't have to.
We don't have to.
We should.
But when it comes to Dust Bolt,
right,
we all do.
We do.
And man, this new song, this new video they got for it, it's great. You know, and how awesome it was it for Lindy to reach out to us and talk to us and let you motherfuckers hear the new shit through Metal-O-Mania, dude.
Right.
You know, there's a rumor that this whole Metal-O-Mania thing's starting to motherfucking break some ground. It looks like, you know, we've talked to some big ass bands, man. And
it's exciting.
I love all of them, and Dust Bolt is definitely one of them. So let's talk to Lenny right now here on episode number 158
of Metal-O-Mania.
And now for something completely different.
All right, Metal-O-Maniacs, I got something very, very special in store for you, man. We've been trying to have a sit down with these guys for a while because they're one of my favorite things in the metal world today, and that is Dust Bolt. And today we're joined by Lenny from Dust Bolt. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing good. Nice to talk to you.
I am super glad to talk to you, my friend. I got to tell you, one of my favorite things of the entire year of 2019 was Trapped in Chaos.
Fuck yeah, that's great to hear. That's great.
Fuck yeah, brother. Well, let's talk a little bit. I know you guys formed in 2007, and you guys, of course, out of Germany and stuff. Let's talk a little bit about the band. We're joined by Lenny right now, but who are the other guys in the band with you, sir?
So, I mean, it's a good point to ask that question because we had a lineup change. We had actually the first lineup change ever in the band. So I would just start, you know, we met 4 guys. We just met at school, literally. Like a school band, young kids, 12 years old, you know, grabbing an instrument and like thinking of doing a band and playing shows and stuff. And that's what became Dust Bolt later on, which is quite cool because we're playing in a band now for, I don't know, like 13 years or something, or 12 years. Yeah, now it's like 2020, it's like a little change in the lineup because we have a new bass player who used to play bass in a band called Insanity Alert from Austria.
Oh, yeah, we've interviewed them. That's a good band.
Yeah, and he's joining us now, and now we're going on tour. We start next week. We're leaving to go on tour in Europe, so we're really excited. There's all good with the old member, with Ben. It's all fine with him. He just like took a different way in his life now. He's like becoming a teacher, and you know, maybe thinking of family and stuff. And we just want to go out and play rock and roll. And but it's all fine between everybody. And yeah, we're excited to have a new guy. We're excited to go out again and rock.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. So I know that Trapped in Chaos, you guys just did a video for that not very long ago for the title track for the album, which is a badass video, by the way, man. Tell me about making that. Well, that had to be a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, and that's the new bass player in the video, actually. That's the new guy. He helped us out at a show at Summer Breeze Open Air in Germany last year. And yeah, it just happened that we had a friend who did like filming and photos of the show. And then we saw the footage and we just saw that it was like actually really good. And we made a video out of it to promote the tour. Yeah, it's a cool video. It was a nice day in August, a nice sunny day in Germany, and a cool festival, Summer Breeze Festival. And we had a lot of fun at that show.
Fuck yeah. Well, I tell you what, every piece of footage I've ever seen of Dust Bolt, what seems to shine is you guys have a lot of fucking fun, man. That's very infectious. It makes me want to get to one of your shows as soon as I'm able to make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's more or less the reason why we're doing it, right? So just going out there, kick some ass, enjoying playing music and enjoying to be able to share the music with other people who love music, who love heavy music, and just, you know, go for it and have a good fucking time.
Fuck yeah. I tell you what, tell me a little bit about the Dust Bolt live experience. You know, you guys have been on the road, and it seems like every time I go to your Facebook page, you got a flyer for another show you're about to do, man. You guys stay busy, brother.
Oh, yeah, we've been busy for the last years. Yeah, we never stop, and that is like one thing that we really focus on, just, you know, to keep the band going and keep the band like growing and keep the audiences growing and keep touring and keep playing and keep doing stuff and keep being creative. And yeah, I think that's one thing that really stands for us and for Dust Bolt. We do a lot of things by ourselves. Like, we do nearly everything by ourselves, which is, of course, it's a lot of work to do, but we just enjoy it and we love it. And when we got the chance to go out and play live, that's just, you know, that's just it's great. we just love it.
Right, that's what it's all about, brother. You know,
Yeah.
Especially when you're a young metalhead, man. Well, I tell you what, years ago I had bought a compilation. I'm going to get shit from our listeners out there about it being a Metallica compilation, but I bought a tribute to Kill 'Em All way back. I don't even know, early 2010s or area. But you guys were on that. It was my first time I had ever heard Dust Bowl. You had done a version of Jump in the Fire for that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Very cool. Long time ago now, but that was the first time I heard you guys, and I was like, man, who in the hell are these guys? These dudes are killing it. And honestly, I've been a huge fan ever since, my friend.
Oh, that's cool. That's great to know. It's great.
The Mass Confusion actually was a huge album for me as well. So, well, I tell you what, tell me a little bit about your process when you guys come together. Are you guys, it's funny talking to different bands, the different ways that they make their music. Are you guys that start with a riff and go from there? Do you start with a lyrical concept? What is kind of your approach when you get in the studio together?
I think it changed from album to album. It changed every time a little bit. And you can hear it on the album because every album sounds different in a certain way. And for the first 3 albums, it was more or less me writing a lot of stuff at home and going to the rehearsal room and showing it to the other guys and playing it. And on Trapped in Chaos, it was more like I tried to give away control in ways of, I just came there with one riff or something, and I was just like, okay, let's jam. Let me hear you guys, like the other guys. What are you gonna doing with this riff, and what are we gonna do? And so on Trapped in Chaos, we started really to work together way more than we did it before, and we tried to focus on the songwriting. And it changed a little bit here and there on every album. And I think Trapped in Chaos was the one where everybody in the band really had his moments, and it was part of the whole songwriting process. And I'm excited to write new music again and write songs and have everybody in the band being involved even more than before. I'm excited what will happen with the next record and how it's going to sound. Yeah.
Well, what is your time frame on that? I don't know when you're going to get a chance to. You guys are so damn busy on the road, brother.
It's a good question. I asked myself, how the fuck are we going to do that? Well, see, the plan is we're going out now. We're touring Europe with Unearth and Prong. We start next week, and we're doing 2 or 3 weeks. Then we are home in March. I think we're going to start writing some stuff there, and then we're on the road with Terror and Cancer Bats in April. And here and there a tour. If we go on tour, we have so much inspiration. So there's you spend 2 or 3 weeks just thinking about music non-stop. There's nothing else than just music around you all the time, which is the best time you can imagine. And if you come home from a tour, we have so much, ideas burning in our heads that need to get out. So I'm really relaxed when it comes to writing songs because I know that at some point this year it's just gonna come out of us.
Fuck yeah! All right. It's burning at the surface, just waiting to come out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good shit, man. I'll tell you what. Well, I personally can't wait, and I know that all of our Metal-O-Maniacs out there can't wait, because even when we've whispered to people that we were going to have you guys on the show, the response has been fantastic. So we can't wait to let everybody know that you're going to be on the show and tell everybody that Dust Bowl is going to be a huge part of their 2020. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I hope so. That sounds good. Sounds brilliant.
Well, I'll tell you what, even for those Metal-O-Maniacs that aren't there yet and they are not currently following the band, what's the best way for them to do that? What's the best social media stuff to get in there and they can get all their good Dust Bowl fix?
That's a good question nowadays. I mean, everybody's connected to the internet, so I think the best way is just to get on Facebook and Instagram and Spotify and all that stuff, and just to follow and make a click in order to be updated and get all the news and stuff. And for everybody who's into vinyl or CD, who can order vinyls on the internet as well and buy them in record stores. So yeah, you know how it is these days. Most of the things happen everything happens on social media, all the news, all the stuff. We got a homepage as well, which is always updated. So there's a bunch of stuff out there to follow Dust Bowl. Yeah,
killer. And when I know that you can get all the entire discography on Amazon and Bandcamp and all kinds of places. So get out there and make sure this is a discography you should own every CD of out there, metalheads. I'm telling you, man, Dust Bowl, make it a part of your living.
Hey, yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, brother, man, that's good shit. So you're gonna have a busy spring into the summer, and then we're gonna look for new Dust Bowl music in around a year, then, right?
I think so, yeah. That sounds possible.
Fuck yeah, brother. Well, I tell you what, I am not just the idiot that does this show here. I am a gigantic Dust Bowl fan, man. I appreciate you spending some time with us here at Metal-O-Mania.
Oh, that's great to hear. You know, it's cool for us. It's so great for us to hear that there's people in the States who listen to Dust Bowl. And we've toured. We've been there twice, and every time we came to the States. I mean, the first time we toured the States in 2017, it was the first time ever all of us to be in the United States, you know.
Wow.
It was just cool to come there very first time, just arrive there, play a show, and there was like people going crazy for a music that was just really, really cool. We can't wait to come back and tour the States. So we're really trying to come back as soon as possible.
Well, I can't wait for you to come back. I'm going to be in the front row because I know every single word to Trapped in Chaos, the entire album, brother. So.
Wow, that's cool. That's fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Awesome. Well, hey, man, I appreciate talking to you, brother, for real.
Hey, this is Lenny from Dust Bowl, and you listen to Metal-O-Mania with The Crypt.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
Give me a bottle of anything and a glazed donut. To go.
Man, how fucking awesome is that? How awesome is Lenny? How awesome is Dust Bolt? I love that jam. I love that band. Just top shelf shit, man. That's the whole fucking, you know.
Very
when we
good.
started doing this show, I never even imagined we'd be able to fucking be having cool motherfuckers like that from bands like that doing the show. But how awesome is that, man? Just awesome. So go out there and support Dust Bolt. Get their entire discography, in fact, should be in every Serious Metalheads collection without question.